Hallo und herzlich willkommen zurück zur Metaphor und dem Beagle. Also irgendein Monster greift uns an und wir sollen das stellen. Machen wir das doch. Ich bin mir nicht so richtig sicher, was ich mit Juna eigentlich jetzt machen soll, weil sie stört meine Dynamik. Wenn man halt nach 39 Spielstunden schon jemanden dazu... Sag ich gleich. Eine Riesenkrake.
What is that thing?
The hell are you doing? This is supposed to be you helping those in need, or help!
Now! Hurry!
You alright, Del? You realize this changes nothing. We're still...
Ja, was denn? Mann. Merkst du es nicht? Es ist uns scheißegal.
Is that a human?
Don't charge straight at it. We've got the arms. We'll clear him out of the way.
Got it. If we don't kill the thing, we're all sunk.
Don't get used to it. Yeah! Come on over here!
Now's our chance!
Das ist ziemlich cool. Ein Mensch, natürlich. Und das Design, wieder mega.
We'll slice up some more of the bastard's legs, stick to the body, and take out what limbs you can. I don't know about you, but I'm not dying today. Let's get this over with.
If this keeps up, the runner's wrecked! Can we get those giant legs off us?
Ah, ich kann es also...
I will fight with pride.
Was habe ich jetzt gemacht? Scheiße.
Magic Seeker! Wind!
Die Arme sind nicht das Problem, glaube ich.
Shards of ice! The power of cleric!
Ich bin mir nicht ganz sicher, was ich jetzt gemacht habe.
Retracted!
Let us clean up this
That
mess.
should make things a little easier on us.
Wartet mal, Unterstützung, Taktik. Ah, okay, das ist cool. Ab auf die Arme. Heißt, wenn mir MP ausgehen, kann ich Gruppenmitglieder austauschen, was gar nicht schlecht ist. Stroll ist dafür anfällig, das ist schlecht, ne? Eventuell tausche ich Stroll gleich aus.
Still up? For all that we strive for! I shall fight as the noble I am.
Ja.
Let's trade
Time
places.
for the leading lady!
Assassin!
Entschuldigung.
It's okay. Vida's power. Wind! Push through!
Ja, sie hat den Schaden deutlich besser weggenommen. So schenke ich dem nicht auch noch Aktionen.
Oh, power of heroes!
Andererseits, nee,
Not this. Join with me!
neu. Nee. Ja, versuchen wir das doch mal.
Freeze!
I'll give behold this power!
Circulo. Es gibt nur noch einen Arm und ihn, ne?
Some darker arts. You've destroyed it. Now for the
Perfekt.
rest.
Macht mir nichts.
Magic Seeker! Scour! I'm with it! Oh, shards of ice!
Aber
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
Watch me!
ich weiß nicht, ob es sinnvoll ist, ein... Nee,
You think
interessiert ihn
yourself
auch
equal to a
nicht.
Ujief's agility? Face me!
For full strength.
Trotzdem getroffen.
Howling wind!
I'll use what I might.
Not bad, eh?
Even I had...
Tremble before me!
Okay, es funktioniert wie in Persona 5. Das finde ich schon mal sehr gut. Das gibt mir nämlich Freiraum, so zu kämpfen, wie ich das möchte.
We overcame it somehow.
I can't believe this! There are still monsters out here! Worden lied! He lied to everybody!
Either he lied, or he didn't know. Maybe the humans are spreading faster than anyone expected.
Oh, first time we've seen you lot really cut loose. That sure was magic, even with no igniters. Guess that's the kind of power that kills humans. And you can do it too, Lady Juna.
Well, I picked it up from him. You know I've a knack for improvising, love. But we'd never have gotten through this without you two helping us. Thank you.
Ich glaube, Basilio ist gar nicht mehr so verkehrt.
You too, Fidelio.
Don't mention it. Wouldn't have survived otherwise.
Wait, something's amiss. I still hear water flowing, but it's coming from inside the runner.
Vom Inneren?
Blast! We're dipping awfully low. Getting a bit soggy in here, chums.
Hold on, we're sinking. You've got to be kidding.
Bail the water! You two, help us! What? You can't just order us... Oh, this bloody rust bucket!
Ich muss sagen, ich mag die beiden irgendwie. Ich hoffe, dass sie doch noch zur Besinnung kommen und die Seiten wechseln. Ich hoffe es wirklich sehr.
Time marches on, and
Aber
the
das
age
Spiel
of
ist
the
ja
new
nicht
king
zimperlich,
draws
ne?
nearer.
Das Spiel ist ja absolut nicht zimperlich, Leute zu beseitigen.
You're right.
Was wollen wir denn da drauf machen? Also, ich meine, what?
Come on.
Sind denn alle oben?
All right then.
Okay then.
Was?
That reminds me.
Hold on.
Ja, okay.
Hey!
Sure.
Thanks.
Oh.
It'll be fine.
Yep.
Die hat ganz schön Selbstzweifel, die kleine Fee. Eine Regenbogenschuppe. Wir alle stammen aus dem Meer?
Let's call it.
Nicht ganz so.
As the clear surface gives way to the glassy ink of darkness, the gauntlet runner reaches a remote island. The party gets a good night's rest, grateful for the still land that does not sway them at its winds.
Mal gucken, was ich jetzt mache. Ich nehme mal wieder an meiner Fantasie arbeiten, weil wenn wir schon die Gelegenheit haben, why not? Und ich würde mal gucken, was diese Regenbogenschuppe kann.
What to pick? What now?
Nee. 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 Ist es eine Waffe? Nee. Ich tippe darauf, dass es sowas hier ist. Giftschutzamulett? Oh, das will ich haben. Ausrüstung. Ein Reisetalisman. Ich habe mich da ja noch gar nicht mit beschäftigt. Alle Werte +5. Schauen wir mal durch. Adeliges Wappen. Das sollte ich auf jeden Fall... Ich habe 2 davon. Stabiles Ausdauer. Glück. Alle Werte +2. Und das hier ist Magie 3. Alle... Komm, Horn. Ihr sollte ich auf jeden Fall das mit Magie geben. Ist traurig, dass ich mich jetzt erst damit beschäftigt habe, schon klar. Hazemay kriegt dann, glaube ich, auch die Magie. Weil mit ihm mache ich auch viel Magie. Und Juna kriegt das Maske des Suchers. Ah, shit, okay. Ah, ich verstehe schon. Der Attentäter. Ach, da wollte ich ja auch noch was gucken. Attentäter. Dann Hazemay. Unbekannt. Okay. Ich brauche Rang 7 dafür. Okay, verstehe. Krieger. Samurai. Schwertmeister 20. Er ist ja hier. Stroll ist ja hier. Ach, er hat weder den einen noch den General. Er hat den General nicht auf. Ach so, ja, ich habe ihm den ja gar nicht gegeben. Was brauche ich dafür? 7. Ah, shit. Na gut. Was brauche ich hierfür theoretisch? Auf 8. Und den Kleriker auf 20. Da brauche ich ja noch ein bisschen. Das passt schon. Immerhin sehe ich die Bedingungen langsam für ganz viele Sachen. Was haben wir hier unten denn? Hulkenberg. Den Magierritter auf 20. Ich mag den Magierritter auf Magierritter nicht. Magierritter auch auf 20. So oder so, ich muss Hulkenberg auf 7 bringen. Aber warte mal. Ich bin ja da oben. Für mich ist eigentlich sowas irre. Gallica muss ich auf 8 kriegen, so oder so. Und den Attentäter. Ah, okay. Das kann ich so machen. Wenn Gallica voll ist, kann ich das in jedem Fall machen. Das ist nicht das Thema. Okay, ich verstehe. Hazemay. Da brauche ich Attentäter und Scharfschütze auf 10. Okay. Schwindler. Das muss alles voll sein. Ah, okay. Juna. Was brauchst du hier für deine Bedingungen? Maskentänzer, Schwindler. Habe ich der noch irgendwas anderes beigebracht? Ich bin mir nicht sicher, wenn ich ehrlich bin. Was könnte ich in ihr denn noch beibringen? Den Händler? Nee. Ich fange mit ihr ganz bestimmt nicht. Ich weiß, dass ich ihr den Dieb beigebracht habe. Das finde ich passt nicht zu ihr und das auch nicht. Ich habe mit meinem Charakter das eigentlich schon ganz gut abgedeckt. Ich lasse es erstmal. So, wir reden einmal mit Insekten. Aber ich hatte gar keine Gelegenheit, unten was zu machen, fällt mir gerade auf. Beziehungsweise ich habe es irgendwie versemmelt. Was habe ich den Tag über gemacht? Ah, mit Leuten Zeit verbracht und... Ja. Mist. Verdammt.
Right. Well then.
Jeden Tag, wo ich das nicht mache, ist das eine Chance, dass ich nichts bekomme. Ja, ne? Krass. Und dann kriegen wir wieder Zutaten.
Oh.
Ich frage mich zwar immer, wie das da reinkommt, aber sei es drum.
Come on.
Okay, er redet netter mit uns. Er muss es nicht zwangsläufig sein, aber... Wo kriege ich denn den Rest her, um den zu machen? Ganzheitliche Weißfischplatte. Ich könnte angeln, aber ich weiß jetzt nicht. Aufenthaltsraum, Korbüsche. Ist sonst niemand da? Doch, das ist Hazemake, denke ich mal.
Let's go.
Ja. Ich will noch einmal kurz mit dem anderen da reden und dann werden wir wieder eine Runde mit Yuna reden. Oder mit Halkenberg, ich weiß nicht.
Oh my.
Machen wir.
I see.
Huh?
All right.
Ja, wie sie immer ankommt mit ihrer Haut. So einen Charakter hat man auch immer dabei.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Luis has sent an emissary to Verga Island.
As reported by a crier. It's the elder boy who brought Joanna to the judging.
So he stands with Luis then. No doubt he seeks Dracodias.
A gambit to steal the public's gaze, perhaps. Taking a prize from the only land beyond the church's reach. Laughable. The reason we leave those barbarians alone is that we've nothing to gain from them.
Die haben nichts begriffen.
Your Eminence?
Merely a passing thought.
Let him chase the lance. It changes nothing. With the dawn of Saints' Day, your Eminence's authority will be unshakable as the mountains.
As long as we tell the public that these divine relics truly originated in Sanctism, yes, that should do. The candidates gathered at the Saints' Day festival will be under the protection of the King's magic. Some of them may use that as a shield to sow violence and discord.
I am aware, Your Eminence. Please, leave everything to your humble servant.
Ich frage mich, wer hier wem dient. Ich habe das Gefühl, für den Typen ist das nur so ein Sprungbrett.
Then...
narrowly escaping the threat of the sea monster, the party rides the currents of the inland sea to their destination.
Ich bin mal gespannt, wie das Dorf aussieht.
Verga is a word given to the island by the mainland, meaning uncivilized. But its inhabitants give this name no purchase. Put another way, we are trespassers from a country that has unilaterally regarded the islanders as heretics. To forget this is to invite pointless conflict, as though it knows it is unwelcome. The gauntlet runner glides silently onto the island's less populated rear shore.
Wetten, das ist alles gar nicht so schlimm, wie man sich denkt.
I can't take this heat. It's enough to cook a man alive.
All my ear fur is stuck together.
Do we really have to go this way? There was a beautiful beach just over there.
Chin up now, milady. Easy to get a good backstab when you're coming up behind him, see?
There will be no stabbing, back or otherwise. Honestly.
It's at least true that coming at them head-on would only alarm them. First, we need to find out where this lance is.
You can bet the runner won't be spotted here, eh? Got the wide ocean on all sides. The old girl's not exactly unscathed from the beastie's clutches, so I'll stay back for a spot of repairs. Good luck on the lance hunt, what?
Who's there? Are you from the outside?
What's wrong?
Sorry, da kam ein unerwarteter Anruf rein. Weder positiv noch negativ, aber unerwartet halt. Weil ich nicht wusste, dass die meine Handynummer haben. Unser Stromanbieter stellt sich gerade ein bisschen an, den Wasserschaden aus unserer Stromrechnung auszurechnen. Und es sind vermutlich über 150 € zusätzlich, die wir nicht bereit sind zu zahlen, selbstredend, weil Wasserschaden nicht von uns verursacht, also nicht unsere Aufgabe, den Stromverbrauch, der dahinter steckt, als das behoben worden ist, zu bezahlen. Eigentlich dachte ich, E.ON selbst, also ja, wir sind bei E.ON, kümmert sich selbst darum. Und bitte, bevor jetzt viele Leute schreien, E.ON ist ein Saftladen, das war auch die Reaktion von einer Freundin von mir. Meiner Erfahrung nach ist es völlig egal, mit welchem Stromanbieter man zu tun hat. Das ist so ähnlich wie mit den Handyläden, die man so alle zur Verfügung hat. Handyläden mit den Handyanbietern, die man so zur Verfügung hat. Irgendwo sind die alle immer Saftläden. Also, wenn es um Geld geht, sind alle Läden Saftläden. Jetzt ist kunterbunt und wild und jetzt wollte man uns unterstellen, dass wir eigentlich alles eingereicht hätten und dann hat sie mich witzigerweise angerufen, um mich danach zu fragen und das hat mich jetzt gerade so super verwirrt, als ich da gesehen habe, E.ON, was wollen die von mir? Ich bin da gar nicht für zuständig, im Zweifel bin ich auch dafür zuständig, aber ich habe das diesmal nicht in der Hand genommen, sondern ein anderer Part der Familie hat das in die Hand genommen, weil wir Sachen halt aufteilen, damit nicht jeder immer mit scheiß Behörden oder sonstigen Leuten wie E.ON zu tun hat. Aber okay.
I thought I heard a voice.
A voice? Whose?
Weiß ich nicht.
All that salt air gets your head. Our chances out here already aren't looking too good.
So, how do we find this lance?
Ideally,
der sieht ein bisschen aus wie das Biest. Schön und das Biest, der ältere Bruder, fällt mir gerade auf.
If they really are all Mustari, that might be a bit tricky. Let's see. To start with, we could try staying hidden and observing the village from afar.
Sounds like a right hassle. How many days would you have us playing hide and seek?
Fair point. How long can we actually stay on this island?
Well, given the deadline for arriving in Altabury, it would be best to get the lance and leave by September the 5th.
The sooner we're out of here, the better. Let's go.
Das ist nicht sonderlich viel Zeit.
Hey, does this place look familiar to you?
We may be a bit lost.
You're kidding! We can't afford to get lost on some godforsaken island!
8 Leute und 8 Leute verlaufen sich.
I'm sweating through my outfit.
Ist da nicht irgendjemand mit Orientierung?
I've had enough.
What I give for a snack and a cold tub to dunk me head in.
Need you voice every little complaint? You are not the only ones enduring this trek.
Quiet a moment. Running water nearby. Sounds like an open space.
Ich wollte gerade sagen, also er müsste doch eigentlich gute Ohren haben.
What? Really? Let's head that way.
Phew. I suppose We might as well, if we're lost.
Whoa! It's drinkable. Much clearer than the capital's water, too.
Ah, wie so ein Tier.
Brilliant. I could use a dip to get the salt off me.
Who are you? Can you hear me? Then surely you must be a messenger of the dragon god.
What?
Is something amiss? I'm imagining things.
Die ist aber echt, ja?
Could it be a villager?
Oh, sie ist
Must
echt.
be the
Priestess!
Oh, ups.
Hey, Del, let's go.
Ihr Feiglinge.
Mainlanders! You're not of this island!
Wait, listen!
Seize them!
Oh. Ups.
Behave yourselves. Now, you're a candidate for the throne, are you not? He had to steal Dracodios, no doubt. And not
Das
content
war
with
gar
that,
nicht unser
you befouled the
Plan.
priestess's cleansing pool. We need hear nothing further. You shall all be executed.
Fastest trial I've had.
Calm down. First off, you can't kill a candidate. Have you not heard of the king's magic?
You beg for your life in vain, wretch.
Hail, I'm told the priestess is ready.
Accept your fate. You're not getting out either way.
Das ist,
What do we do now?
It seems the brothers have fled. Perhaps they've gone to report to Nearus.
I doubt it. Those thugs are here for the lance alone. They care nothing for us.
We can work with that. Can't return without the lance anyway. But I'd rather see if we can break ourselves out instead of counting on them to save us.
By the way, anyone else find it strange that they recognized a candidate at a glance? I wasn't expecting news to travel this far.
das stimmt.
Probably my fault, I'm afraid. They had a lot of questions, and they weren't gentle about asking.
Die Stimme kenne ich.
Well,
Ah,
fancy
Badlin.
meeting you here.
What did you do this time?
Oh, you wound me, sir. I was hoping the word of the Crown Theocracy might be worth something here. Turns out, they prefer chains to questions.
But why are you here?
Und wie?
Why else? I heard some helpless, boneheaded twit of a candidate crossed the waters to Verga Island, so I, naturally, had to follow. I'd thought stowing away on that Mastari candidate ship might get me safely on the island, and, well...
Didn't
And
work.
now who's the helpless twit? This is ridiculous! Why would a crier go to such lengths anyway?
Seemed as good an opportunity as any. I wanted a peek behind the Sanctus curtain, see what the truth really is. For now, we may as well be patient. You'll have your opening soon enough. The people here, well, you'll find they aren't as monolithic as they'd like.
Also hat er auch ein Problem mit der Kirche, obwohl er sogar deren Schreier ist. Faszinierend. Die Kirche merkt, glaube ich, gar nicht, dass sie einige Anhänger verliert, ne?
Have you heard? The Sanctus Church has ordered its adherents to seize all divine relics.
Those zealots go too far. Surely this must be the reason for the dragon god's wrath.
Don't be alarmed, everyone.
Das ist
Please
Edeni?
remain calm.
Master Edeni.
There are trespassers upon
Ohne
our
das dritte
island
Auge wird er
from
gar nicht so
ships other
verkehrt
than the trade
aussehen.
vessels. But we have already captured them. Reportedly, one is a candidate, and one is a crier from the Sanctus Church. They seek Dracodios, the lance of the dragon god. Until now, the church has hesitated to intrude in our homeland. We can only assume they are making their move.
I knew it. They think they're untouchable. No offense is beneath them.
That damned Borden. He's not just after our relics. He would silence us forever.
Master Edeni, put them to death! Let us see justice served!
Wait! Our captives have done nothing to hurt any of the islanders.
Why do you hesitate? If they would pervert our dearest beliefs, then they deserve only to be sacrificed. Our livestock are all maddened by disease, our seas are infested with grotesque horrors, and now even our fields lie dead and fallow. The dragon god must be appeased, else we shall never survive his wrath.
Das ist bescheuert.
It has been our way since time immemorial. When disaster strikes, we offer a sacrifice to the dragon god that he might ease our woes. It is the most basic of our teachings.
Everyone calm down. All this talk of justice, of sacrifice.
Master Adeni, would you see us repeat the tragedy of the past? With all respect, you abandoned your chase for the throne. You returned to your rightful home. Surely you have accepted that our traditions are the only way. Because of your indecision. Because you faltered in your faith to the dragon god. Your father and mother both.
I will have silence.
Der hat's auch nicht leicht, ha?
The sacrifice. We cannot simply suffer in silence.
My brother, do not fear. I have just purified myself for the spring. I'm ready to serve as our people's sacrifice.
Alter, nein.
Yufa.
I am a priestess. I have known from birth that my life's greatest impact would be as an offering to the dragon god. Indeed, it brings me great pride. I can serve my village in a way the priestesses in times of peace could not. If our island might be saved, I will gladly give my life for it.
Oh, bless you, Priestess Yufa. We will not forget your sacrifice.
Alter, doch.
This will surely appease the dragon god. You are our last hope. Priestess Yufa, our salvation, our future.
Prepare the ship. I will accompany her to the altar in the Dragon Temple, where Dracodios rests.
Das können die doch nicht machen. Oh, ich finde das immer so einfältig dumm.
You catch that? The Dragon Temple? Sounds like that's where we'll find our lads.
I did a bit of reading on Verga Island once. Army reports say it's surrounded by an archipelago, otherwise uninhabited. And one of them islands is nothing but a massive temple.
Not another soul on them. Strange lot, these pagans. Gotta be bloody stupid to build your big important temple out where nobody can get to it.
Could be. Or maybe they weren't the ones who built it. Either way, we'll need a ship.
Sounds like we better hurry and bail our new crewmates out. All this stink in the square probably means less guards on duty.
Ugh.
Come on, Del, we can't leave him high and dry. The fair lady Juna likes him, don't she?
And the fair lady's the only one we have to rescue.
Awful cold, Del.
Not getting attached now, are you? You knew going in they might be our traitors. Look, you want to work together, then let me do the thinking, right? I've got all this under control. Oh.
Hey, Del, you're not still hurting from the sea battle, are you?
I'm fine. We'll wait till nightfall. Shadowy business, all this.
Kann es sein, dass der den Gift abgegeben hat? Könnte ich mir vorstellen. Läuft nicht so gut für uns, ne? Für mein Cut übrigens auch nicht.
Let's get those bindings off. Easy does it now. Calm down, you amateurs.
Oh, thanks. I'd hoped you'd come back for us.
We know where the lance is. Let's move.
Wait, aren't you going to untie the others?
We're your bodyguards, not theirs.
What? Since when do you follow orders to the letter?
I've already told you we can't trust these people, and now it's clear we can't even trust them to protect you.
He did a fine enough job saving your life out at sea.
Del!
He's one of us now. Lord Luis gave him direct personal orders, and you'd still leave him to die. I promised Lord Luis I'd keep an eye on him too. If you get him killed, I'm the one who's failed.
Hear, hear. 3 appropriately stealthy cheers for cooperation. And I'd be very much obliged if some generous spirit could get me untied too.
Ugh, better to let a church leech rot. You're annoying. and you talk too much.
Das ist seine Aufgabe.
Yeah, I get that a lot. Funny thing though, I get more chatty the more distress I'm in, and I'm quite beside myself here.
We could just shut him up permanently.
No, Del. We don't want to leave a mess. If things get dicey, we've got some meat shields at the least, eh? Gonna need all the manpower we can get if we want that lance.
Der Bruder ist doch gar nicht so dumm.
Well, about that. Turns out this dragon god might be a bit more real than we thought. And more bent out of shape.
They're sacrificing some village lass to it, and the crowd was scared stiff besides. We can't rule out that this dragon's more than a folktale.
So we're to face a dragon? Well, that's just lovely. Untie everyone this instant. Or do you fancy better chances with fewer swords?
Oh, fine, I get it. Just give me a second. Oi, kid. Don't make me regret this.
Ey, du bist doch in meinem Alter.
Count on it. Cheeky one, aren't you? Just don't get yourself killed, pup. Fine, just get over here and I'll let you loose. Oh, you're going last.
Okay.
Considering the size of the island, there's only the one settlement. The chief's young, too, goes by Edeni or something.
Den kennen wir.
Was he not the Mastari candidate we met before? I'd no idea he was this island's ruler.
He and the sacrificial maiden are headed for the temple on one of the deserted islands. That's where we find the lance. Oh, and the girl marked for death is his sister.
His own sister?
Something about appeasing the dragon god's anger. All these islanders worship it, and they say the calamities come from its fury.
Is that true?
Course not. Just don't know whether all this superstition is rooted around an actual dragon or a made-up one.
Fair point. I'm curious about this Dracodios being a divine relic myself. If it was found in that temple, then the temple's probably an ancient ruin. Might be the perfect den for a dragon.
Should this creature exist, mortal sacrifice is beyond all reason. No torment is worth taking an innocent life for.
Oh, that's rich from a fallen knight. You think nobody makes sacrifices out there in the real world? Or is all that below you, eh? You ask me, I say at least these people are doing what needs to be done.
Huh, fair enough. Though it would seem beyond the pale, it is not our scale of morality that measures them.
Yet I refuse to stand idly by while innocent lives are at stake.
Who cares about what they do with their lives? We're here for the lance. Got enough problems without you trying to fix theirs.
These people offer up their very lives for peace. They'd only ever told me these lands were wild and uncivilized, but it's like seeing sanctism reflected in a mirror.
We'll get the spear, of course, but we won't let anyone die. That should be good enough. We've been saying it since the beginning. We help anyone in need. No exceptions. Right, my friend?
Yeah, of course.
That settles it.
Indeed. 'Tis the path we've chosen. Let us withdraw to the Sea Runner first. It shall bear us across the waters to this temple island.
Go on. Give them a chance.
Das ist Edeni.
Please, help my sister.
Wait, he's...
Please help. My sister, Yufa. The temple full of Makla.
Pull yourself together, man. He's barely breathing.
Did he just say Magla? I wonder what happened.
We need to get him to the Gauntlet Runner. No, 'tis too deep a wound for its capabilities. To the village, then.
What, are you mad? You just broke yourselves out of that damned place.
We cannot leave him to die.
I don't understand you lot.
No, this could work out for us. He's the island's chief, right? If we save his life, the whole village might come around on us.
What are you talking about? We already know where the lance is. All we have to do now is take it.
And how about this? I'll follow him because I'm assigned to keep an eye on him. And you have to keep an eye on me because you're my bodyguards, right?
Fine. Be my guest. But if it comes down to you or the lance, you know I'll have to take the lance. Whatever happens, I can't trust anyone but my family. And my Lord Louis.
Well, Batlin, looks like you'll have to repay the favor a bit earlier than expected. Go tell Neurus what's going on. To be honest, it's possible we won't make it back.
Getting a bit messy, this. Not that I mind. Consider the favor returned. The Gauntlet Runner's just further down, right?
Right. We'll carry this man back to the village. Give me a hand.
Where am I?
Chief!
I'm still alive. You're in one of my spare rooms at the inn.
You see, these people brought you here.
Wonders never cease. It's you. But you were being hunted. How did you manage to return safely?
2 of my companions acted as decoys to draw the soldiers away. That was all it took for us to sneak in.
Chief, what happened? Where is your sister?
We made it to the temple, but the air was thick with magla. Some of the island's beasts have turned feral.
You mean the melancholia set in?
They made short work of our guards. Yufa and I were separated. I was the only one who fled to the sea.
My word. Then we need to gather more troops. If we don't act, the ritual...
No. Our soldiers cannot stand against those horrors. We'd only be sending more to their deaths.
But...
Then we can do the honors. We've our own reasons to see the lance, and such monsters do not frighten us. But there's something I need to ask you first. Assuming we find your sister, what would you have us do with her? Are we ensuring you complete the sacrificial ritual? Or are we bringing her back?
Please, bring her home. When we left for the Temple Island, I'd intended to let Yufa escape. But when I saw no fear or hesitation in her eyes, I faltered. That's when I realized. It's not just the fate of the island that we've placed on her shoulders. She's been trying to bear all our fears and anxieties. Her life is in your hands. Even if her sacrifice would save us, I don't care. Please, save her from the curse we've placed on her.
Well said. Spoken like a true leader. Leave it to us. I pledge we will see her safely returned. You've no objections, I trust, Captain?
Yes. Let's get her back.
Right. We're not in the business of abandoning people.
Right. We'll save your sister. In return, though, would you be willing to lend us Dracodios?
So be it.
What? That is the very symbol of our faith!
If they've the strength to overcome the Templars' trials, then they could have already taken the lance for themselves. Yet still they seek permission. I trust them. It seems like they really do believe in what they say.
But they're not like us. They're outsiders.
It doesn't matter what tribe they are. They're people just like us. If the race on the mainland taught me anything, it's that.
Wait, it'll take more than a day to save her, right? Not to be morbid, but will your sister survive that long?
She knows those halls better than I do. If she's found a safe enough chamber, she can stay out of sight. And I made sure to bring food to the temple when we left. She could survive for even 4 weeks. Yufa is a priestess. She knows her life is too valuable to the ritual not to keep going. Your offenses will be pardoned. Anything you need, I'll try to provide. So please, save Yufa.
Okay.
Well, glad we talked our way out of being thrown back in a cell. This place is rather cozy, especially compared to a prison.
To be free of the bugs is its own comfort.
Wait, weren't you staying in Broilhaven? What kind of rundown hovels do you board in?
Finally, we may come and go as we please. Even if we must bow to Luis's whim, we need not draw the same ire.
I know, right? But lifting the prince's curse will only be the beginning. The public has to recognize him as the rightful king too.
Considering the road ahead, it might do to help as many people as we can while we hunt the Lance. And ideally, keep the other candidates in check too.
All done with negotiations, are you?
I don't know what we'd do without you. It's amazing how you can lead those guards on such a long chase and turn up none the worse for wear.
Ha! No one alive can catch a couple of platypus lads in the woods.
Our job's to get the Lance. I assume that hasn't changed? Then nothing else matters.
Well then, let's lay out our situation. Our destination is the Dragon Temple, built on a nearby deserted island. Once there, we search the temple for the divine relic, Dracodios. And while we're in there, we'll also be looking for the village priestess, Yufa.
The hell we will. I thought we made it clear we were here for the
Halt's Maul,
According to
Fidelio.
Edeni, the Lance's actual place in the temple is a close-guarded secret, known only to the priestess herself.
Never simple, is it?
We've got two problems to worry about. Firstly, by now, the temple's positively awash with melancholia. We should expect monsters, and lots of them. And secondly, there is a possibility that this dragon god of theirs is an actual living, and therefore angry, dragon.
Hope we don't have a battle like that ahead of us. But we'd better make sure we don't lose if we do.
And be quick about it, yeah? If you miss your deadline, Lord Luis will assume you're all traitors.
That puts our deadline in 17 days. Beyond that, we can't say if the priestess would survive.
Your pardon?
Oh komm, ich will einen Cut machen.
You all, you're going to save Priestess Yufa?
Wouldn't have to if you hadn't sent her to die.
Yes, I know. You're exactly right. But you have to understand, not everyone here wanted sacrifice. To see a girl her age going willingly to die. She's as young as my own child. It's not right. So please.
We will see the girl safely home. You have our word.
Tis a strange irony. We came only for the Lance, but even that pursuit has earned us a chance to save a life.
Oddly familiar. You sought me intent on capture, and instead convinced me to join you. You have a knack for opening doors others have closed.
Well, let's get some rest for tomorrow. Getting lost in the wild and captured by soldiers really takes it out of you.
Time marches on.
Oh, ich glaube, ich kann endlich einen Cut machen, Leute. Das war jetzt eine heftige Überlänge-Folge, weil das vor dem Cut waren 22 Minuten, jetzt 26 Minuten. Uff, aber da ist jetzt auch viel passiert. Ich frage mich, was das für ein Ort...
We got it prep.
Gut, das machen wir nächste Folge. Habt einen schönen Tag und haut rein.